Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for being here, especially to you who are at home watching this morning's service. My name is Aubrey McCarthy, and I am the voluntary chair of an organisation called Tiglin, and I'm also the chair of a very old Dublin charity called Dublin Christian Mission. Growing up in County Kildare, I'd experienced the horrors of addiction and also the complete destruction of our family unit. So when I entered into the workplace, I decided with my best friend to see if before God we could make a difference in an area where we felt government policies were failing. One verse that struck me as a child when I was in school in Killashee with the Lasanta Union nuns and in Newbridge College with the Dominicans was Matthew chapter 25, verse 35. And it speaks about, "For I was hungry, and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, and you invited me in. I needed clothes, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you looked after me." Verse 37 reads, "Then the righteous will answer him and say, 'Lord, when did we ever see you hungry and feed you? When did we see you thirsty and give you something to drink? When did we see you as a stranger and invite you in, or needing clothes and clothe you?' And then the king replies, 'Truly I tell you, whatever you did for the least of my brothers and sisters, you did it for me.'" So with that in mind, myself and Phil Thompson, we tried to echo the words of Archbishop Desmond Tutu, where he said, instead of continually pulling people out of the river, why don't we go upstream and see where they're falling in? Well, that prompted us to start Tiglin with the old mountaineering centre in the Wicklow Mountains. And today, I thank God that we have 7 centres with rehabs in the Wicklow Mountains, British Bay for men and women, transitional housing units in Greystones, social enterprises in several places with cafes and saunas, and most recently, we have a youth homeless facility in Naas, County Kildare, in association with Homeless Care. But this morning, we want to share with you about the homeless outreach that we do in Dublin city centre every day. Tiglin partners with Dublin Christian Mission in this important work, and we feed up to 500 marginalised people every single day. Our homeless guests, they need a safe, therapeutic environment that truly supports their vulnerability while always preserving their dignity. So such a space, it demands the best of facilities with staff and volunteers whose practice is driven by compassion and are dedicated to excellence. I am delighted to have some of that team here this morning who have created something truly remarkable in Pearse Street in Dublin. In the Lighthouse, they serve breakfast, they serve lunches, and they have dinners, hot meals until 10 p.m. at night time. We have live music. You've heard Sinead and Diana this morning playing. And we also have Victoria and Jonathan shortly. Victoria, who's a nominee for the Grammy Awards, a very important musician, and they all volunteer for us at the Lighthouse. We also have bingo, we've cinema nights, we have a barber, and we also have medical intervention with our partner, Safety Net. Some of the people that are going to share this morning have their own stories of trauma, of homelessness, and vulnerability. I do hope that this morning will be a special time where you can get a small glimpse of what we do with Tiglin and Dublin Christian Mission on the streets of Dublin and how it's making a difference in the lives of the most vulnerable in our society. So next, you're going to be shown a clip from a video by the American content creator, Faith Driven Entrepreneurs. It highlights the story of Connor, a man who was homeless and destitute from addiction and was actually in a wheelchair when I first met him on the streets. He's now a graduate of the Tiglin program, and he is working full-time and has his own business. And he's also making a meaningful impact in the area of youth work. I hope you enjoy this clip. Thank you.
I was one foot in the door, one foot out of the door for 6 months of that program, and I went back out, and things got worse. I was back homeless again. I ended back in hospital, but this one was really bad because I lost the power of my legs. I couldn't walk. I woke up one morning in the tent that I was staying in, and I couldn't stand up. Just my central nervous system shut down.
He's gifted. But all of his gifts and talents were completely paralyzed, and literally physically at one point paralyzed because of addiction. And behind that addiction was deep hurts and traumas that he had to deal with. And so to see him today active in the community, having a job, establishing his own kung fu school and his crafting business, and that's, to me, that's inspiring.
So it was just my life and my mind and my spirit and my body and my will. I gave it to God, and He practically gave me it back. Well, He gave me it back with so many different things, so many amazing different things. Got my family back. I think that's the most important and most amazing blessing I have in my life.
I believe Tiglin. What we do is we believe in people, and we believe you're made in the image and likeness of God. And what we do is we give every opportunity for you to help you in your recovery. You might not get it first time round. Well, we're there for the second chance or the third chance, but we're there to help you find that there is life beyond addiction. There is life beyond homelessness. And what we try to do is show you the love that Christ showed us.